Do you know, if you looked at this poster, you'd be forgiven for thinking that the film's about probably an axe-wielding maniac in a shopping mall killing teenagers. The great news is, it's something absolutely far more perfect than that. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. And I was thinking the other day that it's actually been a while since I've done a review of an old horror movie. And I decided to settle on Chopper Mall from 1986. And I am so glad I did, because this film just sums up one of the reasons why I love 80s horror movies. Because this is the most 80s cheesy, ridiculous, highly entertaining movies I have done on this channel so far. I really did not know what to expect with this, and I absolutely loved it. I found it so highly entertaining, and I laughed so much in this film. I'm not sure you're supposed to laugh at some of the bits I laughed at, to be fair, but God, did I love this film. And this is definitely on my list to watch like every year if I can. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And if you're into 80s horror films, or you want to start watching 80s horror films, you have to put this on your list. It's 100% in the top 10 anyway. It really is. It's so dumb. It's entertaining. So, the plot of Chopper Mall is, there's these three robots that are security guards in this shopping mall. And for some reason, these security guard robots have laser beams. They have like sticky bomb things. They have stuff on them that they really shouldn't have, right? And unfortunately for these teenagers, who were played by actors in the friggin' late 20s, early 30s, as nearly every 80s horror film seems to have, a lightning bolt hits the satellite on top of the shopping mall that controls these robots. And unfortunately for these teenagers, that they've picked the wrong night to stay back in the shopping mall, because it turned these robots into psychopathic killers, basically, that can't aim whatsoever and are the most least intimidating robots you've ever seen in your life. And they move about 1 mile per hour. They're the easiest things to escape from, and every death in this movie is so avoidable. That's their own stupidity that they're dead. Oh, God. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. So, to get into my positives of this, guys, it's so dumb, right? It's so stupid, but it's highly entertaining, right? For the right or wrong reasons. I don't know. Like I say, it's not going to be for everybody. There'll be a lot of people watching this that are just going to think, what the hell am I watching here? You know what I mean? But I completely understand why this movie is a cult classic. I get it. I absolutely get it. The film's right up my street. I love cheesy 80s ridiculous movies like this. I really do. The acting is not great. I'm mentioning this in my positives. The acting's not great. I like the premise of it being in a shopping mall as well. You don't really see much of that, really. So it's a nice location to have it take place in. And I'll tell you what, I will give it props for this. It was extremely low budget. I looked it up. It was like $800,000. That was it. For what they achieved, it's actually quite impressive, to be fair. You know, so you've got to give your hats off to that. You know, and it was supposed to originally be called Killbots, or it was called Killbots originally, and then it changed its name. I actually do prefer Chop 'em All to Killbots, even though there's no chopping to be done in this movie whatsoever. I actually think it's a cool title. And I like the look of the poster as well, even though it has nothing to do with the movie whatsoever. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, to get into my negatives of this, and I don't really know whether the negatives or not, I don't know, because I love it. But like I say, the robots are just the least intimidating things around, right? And they fire lasers, right? They have lasers for some reason. And there's no consistency to the lasers neither. Now, there's some of they're the worst shots anyway. Like, they're missing people when they're like right in front of them. But when they do manage to hit them, sometimes it will just graze them. Right? You just get a little nick on the shoulder or in the leg. Then other times, it will blow your fucking head off. Right? There's no consistency to these lasers whatsoever. Right? And the other thing as well, that's what I mean, half the deaths are avoidable in this. Because when they're firing the lasers at them, they're literally just standing right in front of these robots, not even moving. It's like, just get out the way. I know the crap shots, but hide, move, cover behind anything. They're just literally stood in front of them, right? And another thing is when our three of our main 6 characters all get weapons, they get guns, to protect themselves. It makes sense. Now, when they first start firing at the first robot, it does absolutely nothing. It doesn't even put dents in these things, right? And then they use the guns again for a second time. Same result happens. So you kind of think to yourself, it's pretty much a waste of time shooting at these robots, right? But they keep doing it. They just keep shooting at them, and it's like, it clearly does fuck all. Nothing. Right? But they keep doing it anyway. Oh, it's so ridiculous. It really is. I'll tell you what, I will get back to a positive, talking about the deaths. I will say the effect for the head exploding from the laser is pretty cool. Like, I really did like that. I thought that was a great effect. I really did. Like, it surprised me. I did not expect that to happen whatsoever. But yeah, man, this film is, God, it's so dumb. And there's one, like, you think, right, there was one part in this movie where they're on, right, so basically, there's 3 robots, and they're on different floors, right? So there's 1 robot to each floor. And there was one part where there was 2 of them together. Now, when you look at the robots, like, they don't have feet. And they don't walk, they don't have legs. They're a bit like Johnny Five from Short Circuit, right? And they're both together on this floor, and I'm thinking to myself, how have they ended up on the same floor with each other? They can't get up and down stairs. I mean, that's an easy way to get away from them as well. Well, which I thought it was. But then there's a scene where you see one of them on an escalator, and you're just like, fuck off, no. There is absolutely no way that one of them things could get on an escalator and ride it. Absolutely not. And the film doesn't even show you the bottom half of them on the escalator as well, because it's physically impossible for that to happen. And I like the way the robots get controlled as well. You can see sometimes there must be someone with a control just like backing it up, moving it to the side, moving it that way, just trying to get it into a lift, into an elevator. And you can probably, it's like that scene from Austin Powers when he's in that vehicle just trying to back it up and move it and trying to turn it around. It's kind of like that with one of the robots when it goes in. You can see it go, move, stop, turn, move, just trying to get it straight. Oh, my God, man. Oh, I found this so highly entertaining. I get it. I get why you people love this movie. I get it. Maybe I'm loving it for the wrong reasons because I'm kind of taking the piss out of it a little bit. But it's coming from a place of love. It really is. Trust me. I highly, highly, highly recommend this movie. I really do. I highly recommend this, guys. I give this an absolute solid 3.5 out of 5. Like I say, for the budget this film was, it's actually quite impressive what they managed to pull off. So this has to be in your list, guys. If you haven't seen this film, I implore you. It's only 76 minutes long. Like, stick it on. Please stick it on and give it a watch. Honestly. But like I say, it's not going to be for everybody. But if you're watching this review, you're curious about the movie anyway. You've probably already seen it, so you know what I'm talking about. And you're into 80s horror anyway. So give this a go, guys. Please. And do you know what? If you have seen the film already, guys, please let me know in the comments below what you think about it. It's up there. It's up there for me. Since I've been doing this channel, this is probably one of the most fun I have had watching these movies. Honestly, loved it. Absolutely loved it. So, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching my video and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot to me. I can't say thank you enough. And as always, take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you again very soon. Take care, guys. Bye now.